Hello, this is Matt from Ace Appliance in Toledo, Ohio. Welcome back to another in-home diagnostic video brought to you by ApplianceVideo.com. Okay, what we have here is a Maytag Performa top-load washer. Customer's complaint is that it's leaking, so what we're going to do is we're going to remove the front access panel here. Okay, the only tool that's needed to diagnose the unit is just a putty knife. Just take a putty knife. There's two clips on the underside here. Just kind of depress them and pull forward. And then you got two clips that it hangs on at the front here, so you lift it towards you. It drops off there. And I think we can kind of tell what's going on already. Okay, basically what we're looking at right now is all the corrosion and soap residue and everything that's underneath here. Definitely looks like there's signs of leaking, and it's been kind of throwing the water out to the sides during the spin. You can see that there's all kinds of soap residue, so more than likely where we're leaking from is the tub seal itself. So what we're going to do is we're going to fill it up with a little bit of water and put it into a spin cycle and watch it and see if we can see the water leaking out the bottom. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and fill it up with some water here. Okay, so what we're going to do is just go ahead and put it into a spin. We already see it leaking. It's probably going to start leaking worse once we spin it. So we want to get the water out of there. And it's not even actually spinning. So what's happened is the tub bearing itself, because of the unit leaking for so long, is rusted up and is totally seized. So right now that whole transmission should be rotating, which it's not. Okay, so basically this is where the water's leaking down. Again, the center tub seal is going to be bad, and what happened is that tub seal caused the bearing to seize up. So because the unit is not spinning and the belts are still rotating, the belts are going to be pretty much glazed over because they're still spinning on the motor when it's trying to drive the transmission. Okay, so what would have to be replaced on this unit would be what's called the hub and seal kit. It comes with a new seal for the outer tub and a new spin bearing for the transmission. Basically the spin bearing is going to be rusted and seized up. We would also want to replace the belts on the unit because the transmission's not rotating and the belt is just getting burned up by the motor. So, and again, this would require a special tool. There's a spanner wrench that Maytag makes that would be needed to remove the spanner bolt that holds the inner and the outer tub together. And you'd also need like a 3M sealant for the tub seal to go around the seams on the outer side. You basically have to pull the inner tub, outer tub. It's a pretty labor-intensive repair. A lot of times, especially on this one, the way the bearing has been seized up, you'll probably have to take a cold chisel and actually chisel the bearing off of the drive shaft of the transmission. So it's going to be a very labor-intensive job. Thank you for watching another quality video from ApplianceVideo.com.